Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
Welcome back to Skitty Automotive. So it's been a minute since we've been on here. I don't really have any explanation other than we haven't filmed. We've been doing a whole lot, but he's been doing stuff, I've been doing stuff kind of separately, so it's been a bit difficult to get some video footage. We got some, but not enough to be able to put in a video. So last time you guys saw us, we went and got some headlights. We ended up getting the turning light that we were missing because we have double. If anybody needs an extra driver turning light for that make and model, let me know. I got one. But after that, we ended up ordering a high torque starter. We got that installed, as well as a new starter wire, and changed a couple wires around. That did. So she starts and she turns off, and you can start her back up. So that is no longer an issue. Ended up getting it sent out to the tuners. Thank you, Extremity Auto Works in Stallings, North Carolina. If you are looking for a tune or any dyno time and you are in the area, he'll do just about any make and model. So look them up. They are a sponsor of the truck. So just want to put that in there. So once we got back from the tuners, the plan was to practice. Now the only problem is we don't really have an area to practice, so we needed it kind of quiet it down a bit. I do want to start by saying I was biased because we took Dad's exhaust that was on his F-150,
which is a Flowmaster FX,
and
into a 3-inch pipe.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. I didn't like how it sounded in his. I didn't at all. But we needed it quiet down, so I'm like, okay, let's just throw it on there, and then we can take it off, no problem. Wow. We put it on, and it's staying on. I really like it. I'm going to put a video here. So as you can see, it also has a little light show, but it also, the sound is so much better. It's not as chaotic. It's nice and rumbly. So I'm gonna end up keeping it on there. So everything to be able to get the truck dialed in is done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put a video here in a second of it doing a burnout. That is with exhaust tune, new starter, all that kind of good stuff. So it is ripping, that's for sure. So I will go ahead and put that right here. Alrighty, so you may be wondering, and if for everybody that is watching and isn't on our social media, you actually don't know, but if you are on our social media, you might already know where this video is going. So I think either in the last video or the video before that, I did mention that there were some things in the works, but I couldn't talk about it yet because it wasn't confirmed. It has been confirmed. For all of you that aren't aware, there is a burnout competition, the Burnout Rivals, latest cars, this weekend in Indy, which theoretically, it was never in the books for this year. I do want to say it was never in the books. But you may be wondering where we're going right now. And I don't know if you can see her in the background, but we're on the way to Indy. I'm going to give a little background, but we are on the way to Indy, and tomorrow is the burnout competition. But let me go ahead and let me explain to you how we're here and how we got here. Okay, so how did we get here? With a little bit of persuasion from Derek from Vice-Grip, we ended up getting it put together. So when I got into the Pacer and we were waiting to get out down on the pad. He had asked if we were going to Indy, and I was like, no, it's in a month. It's literally in a month away from when we were in April. And so we kind of were chit-chatting about it, and he really wanted me to go to Indy. So once we got back, we emailed a little bit, figured some things out, and the decision was made. Tickets were booked, places were booked, truck was booked. So here we are. So this video is going to be a bit longer, but we waited. This was another reason why we waited, because I wanted to have this kind of a bigger video. It is only really a one day, but I want to try to fit in as much as I can in this video of the one event. We are only going to the one event because one, it rained in Indy today, and two, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and get ready, because as long as she doesn't pull what she just pulled last month, I'm going in there and I'm gonna let her rip. Okay, I've been mentally preparing myself. Oh, I do want to mention we went Sunday it was at 8 o'clock in the morning. We have a special spot, which it really isn't special because of what happened, but we had a spot that was recommended to us by a couple drivers that are in the area and everything. Well, we went up 8 o'clock in the morning. We got the truck unstrapped. Dad turned it on to go pull it off, and here comes a cop rolling. I'm like, as soon as the cop went out of like my point of view, I'm like, he ended up coming around, was sitting, and then he like slowly left. But it was like, it's like a big like a compound of like industrial stuff. So we were about 100% sure that he went and sat in the like next lot and like hid, because you can't see back in there, to wait to hear something. So I was gonna just say, you know, what's the worst can happen, to take it, and then Dad had me call my mother, and she did bring up that they could impound my truck and I could possibly go to jail for trespassing. So I couldn't practice. I did do a little Bernie, a little one, just to kind of get in the zone of it's time to do a burnout. To be honest with you, I know I'm more educated on a burnout this round than when I was going to Bristol. Let's hope what I have in my mind I can actually do. I'm gonna try my hardest and hope that it works out. We were debating on having me go in there full throttle or waiting, and I've decided on this as we're just driving to Indy that I'm just going to put it full throttle. I'm going to put it full throttle, probably shift it into second, and then just get in there singing. Just because, one, just in case something happens, I would like it to at least hit the limiter once, you know what I mean? I don't want it to break before I can even get it full throttle, so I'm just going to full throttle the entire time. But yeah, we're going to try to document as much as we can. I'm pumped. Dad, are you excited?
Yes.
You ready to go?
Yes.
Alright, so with that being said, we will get back to you when we are at Indy. Alrighty, so we have made it to Indy. We are currently at the track waiting to get in. What else?
There's some weird vehicles here. So up front here, there's a vehicle that's upside down, and the wheels are on the bottom but on the top and flipped around. I don't know. And then there's a Pacer. I don't know if the Pacers have that big bubble back. That's the front and the back. That's weird. And then we're gonna get video of this, but we're in line here, and there is a boat, a bass boat with wheels through the bottom.
That says a burnout vehicle, but it could also be drag racing, because there is open.
It is, but I don't think it's drag racing for that. They look like burnout vehicles. People are weird with burnout vehicles, as you can see.
Hey, don't be talking about her.
Pink.
they'll be talking about her. So we'll pick up with you once we're inside and settled and figure out what's going on. And yeah.
You guys got a wristband and you got that. Okay. You start burning, and then you can just whip it out in there, and then just still walk the whole thing. But just keep it burning. Second gear, first gear, then second gear.
Okay, before I even start moving.
Before you start moving.
And you can't be mad at me if I go ahead and sit it on the limiter. First thing, you can't be mad at me.
No, I'm not. Just not the whole time.
I'm gonna try not to.
Okay.
When it's out there, I just can't help what I do.
You just gotta do it in. I'm gonna videotape with some of these cars what's ahead of them.
Okay, we're done. I did it. I'm gonna explain something and then I'm gonna show you the video. We did not pop the tires. Don't know how, because I want to take a gander back here. Okay.
There's still tread. We don't know where it came from. I mean, look at the diving plate.
Look at my exhaust.
But the exhaust. Look at this. Look at the rainbow. That was hot.
But the problem, well, this wasn't a problem. So it's 2 minutes long, and exactly at the 2 minute mark, somehow it overheated and sprayed everywhere.
Yeah, it overheated. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that's not, it was bubbling that paint, but it's not okay. We're good. Whew.
I'm pretty sure it blew through this.
But she still starts.
She started, she drove, she got pushed off the pad, but then...
Because they started coming up with fire extinguishers. So I think, I'm on fire. I wasn't gonna think to start it. And then some dude came with a 4-wheeler, he was like, I'm gonna push it, and then comes around and then I'm getting booted. And then we got out, and then that person left, and then a tow truck came saying he was gonna push me, and then that's when Dad comes running out. He was like, did you try to start it? Started, got it over here, here we are. She's parked, but
we're gonna let her cool down and she's gonna drive onto the trailer.
And we're gonna leave her that way. So with that being said,
tell me how you feel. What do you think of the video?
Here is the video.
Now we're going to...
Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, I'll drop in, never dropping out. Put the work in, no clocking out. This life on me, Spike Lee it out. Wanna shoot a movie, act to be about. What I'm seeing now, like a theater crowd. Cheering in and know we make them proud. And they saying now like it's something different. Shit perspective when you see the finish. It been a minute since we slowed down. War was all so close now. Put the pedal on it, no coast now. We can boast now, we a force now. Get with it. Winning costs no digit. Winning marks, what's in it? Winning wants more giving. Winning really doesn't change. Always come when you ready. You ready? Hold steady. Storm coming with it heavy. You ready? Gets messy. Working hard and for the many. Many have failed, many have come. Only if you get the blessing. Willing to rise with it, I'm alive and keep on seeking what's next. My heart is on my sleeve and I don't bleed for worse than success. I treated all these needs like I believed in all this progress. Saw it clear as day, I let the worries fade away and then the words go. Preaching about that winning every day. About that work, when you see it, you wanna be it, then start winning, do work and repeat it. Oh, we level up, then we triple up, always pushing up, gotta lift it up, it ain't been enough, we just heating up, on pace now like I'm meeting up, get me going, I'm taking a long way, never stopping in mind of what y'all say, when it's said and done, and the curtain drop, I'ma be on top like a Sunday, no more one day, this day one, and the week build strength from, challenge denial and ain't nothing, working over and over to pay some with the dues, earn the spot, lit a fuse, woke me up like what we do, winning and winning like ooh, giving the power to choose, time is investment in you. You ready? Hold steady. Storm coming with it heavy. You ready? Gets messy. Working hard and for the many. Many have failed, many have come. Only if you get the blessing. Willing to rise with it, I'm alive and keep on seeking what's next. My heart is on my sleeve and I don't bleed for worse than success. I treated all these needs like I believed in all this progress. Saw it clear as day. I let the worries fade away and then the words go. Preach about that winning every day.
Jalen Bills Foster unfortunately blows the radiator on the F-150 step side, but give it up for the F-150.
All right, I'll be honest, guys.
It's coming in and running, and it's probably leaving on a stretcher. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Brandon. finish, man. Good recovery from the pacer situation. Good recovery.
That was a solid skid. All right. What?
I don't know. What I'm supposed to do?
Your teacher! Hey! Whoa! Squirrel, get over here!
On the strange side, the Johnson's Horsepower Garage side is young Gary Pritchett. Pritchett's halfway there. Stewart's pre-stage. Both machines now quivering and braking as they move into the fully staged spot.
So it is the next day, and we are currently on our way home. We've got about 4 hours left of the trip. It's going pretty quick, I think.
If people don't sleep.
Okay, hear me out. Do I know how to drive with a trailer? No, but one day. Just be patient. But knowing my luck, even if Dad's with me, he'll still end up driving even if I knew how to do it. But anyway, so I want to say a couple big thank yous. One, to everybody that was able to come out and see me and Dad and good old Pinky back there. Really appreciated it. It was nice meeting everybody, seeing everybody out there. Also, another huge thank you to Derek from Vice Grip Garage, because if it wasn't for him, this event would not have been possible. I would keep an eye out for his video, because I do believe I'll be in his video again, and they might have different and maybe better angles of the actual competition to be able to see how I did. And honestly, I don't think he's going to be going far. Just from thing, we've obviously talked off camera and everything like that, and I do think at some point I will have him in our video. I don't know why I haven't yet, but at some point I will have him in the video. With that being said, we're going home. We're gonna inspect the damages. We got a few things that we're not exactly sure. Dad thinks it was the radiator cap that blew. But I almost feel like there is like a line broke or something. I don't know. I didn't see any hoses bad or anything. It just the way everything was landing, like all the water and everything, it was, I don't know. So we're gonna, once we get home, we're gonna take a look at it. We also were told by Derek that might have solved one of our issues, because we were not, when I got up there, I was not able to shift in a second. And then when Dad ended up loading it on the trailer, he also couldn't get it to go to second. And he had brought up some vacuum line, which Dad said he doesn't have it hooked up. So we're gonna try hooking that up.
I thought it was more for the converter, the door converter, and that really didn't matter for what we were doing. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
So we're gonna try and see if that might solve all of our issues with the shifting. I do think we did kind of have a conversation that we might be going with a bigger radiator, because it is definitely it definitely gets a little toasty. I'm not gonna lie there. That was the one thing, because I did overheat it at the tuners, but I didn't have the fans on. This I had the fans on and I still managed to overheat it. So we're gonna have to figure something out, because obviously I can't have antifreeze or anything like that, so I gotta stick with water. We did have an additive. I'm not gonna say what it is because I'm not sponsored, and also I still overheated, so I don't know how much it worked. But anyway, but we're gonna go ahead and end out the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We have been talking about something that we might be planning. I'd say coming soon, but it'd probably be closer to middle to like end of this year. Got some things in the papers, not papers yet, but in the noggins that we're thinking of building. It would also save us a lot of money, because I don't know if any of you know, any kind of motorsports is not cheap. It's not cheap, especially when we don't have a vehicle that, well, we do, but not a trusty vehicle to be able to pull anything. We don't have a trailer. We don't, we have to find a place to stay. So we've kind of thought about something and been talking about it, and we might be going through with it and getting more in depth with it once we get closer to it. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you on the next video.
Boom. Whatever. Ciao. Outro. I mean, fade black. Commercial. Jack Link's beef jerky. Snapper Slim Jim. I mean,
Your turn. Now you do the same thing.
Yeah, now it's your turn. Good your tires. Come on. Roll into it.
Perfect.